Hello and welcome to Wisdom Without Borders. In this series, we will explain the whys, whens, and wherefores of classical quotations used by President Xi Jinping. In this episode, we will explain the sentence, "The governance of a country should be based on streamlined customs procedures, improved infrastructure, convenience for business transactions, and supportive agricultural policies." On September 3rd, 2016, President Xi Jinping quoted this ancient proverb in his speech at the opening ceremony of the 2016 Business 20 Summit in Hangzhou, Zhejiang Province. The quote comes from the historical text Discourses of the States, Guo Yu, compiled some 2,500 years ago. It expresses the governance philosophy of reducing tariffs, improving infrastructure, encouraging business and trade, and relaxing restrictions on agriculture. It implies the importance of creating an open world economy. From November 5 to 10, the 7th China International Import Expo unfolded in Shanghai, attracting guests from 152 countries, regions, and international organizations. As the world's first national-level exhibition with imports as its theme, the CIIE is part of a major move to provide firm support to trade liberalization and economic globalization and actively open the Chinese market to the world. Since its first edition, held at the National Exhibition and Convention Center in Shanghai in 2018, the Expo has grown into an essential platform for China to share development opportunities and strengthen cooperation with multinationals, sending a strong signal of China's commitment to opening up and firmly supporting the multilateral trading system. In 1978, China started to implement the Reform and Opening Up policy, beginning its integration into the tide of economic globalization. In 2001, China joined the World Trade Organization, fulfilling its commitments by reducing tariffs and expanding openness. By 2023, China's overall level of tariffs, an important indicator of a country's openness, was 7.3%, far lower than its commitments made upon joining the WTO. This number is even lower than that of many developed countries. The negative list for foreign investment access, which lists sectors not open to foreign investment, has been reduced from 48 items in 2018 to 29 items in 2024. Expos such as the China Import and Export Fair, the Canton Fair, the China International Consumer Products Expo, the China International Fair for Trade and Services, the China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo, the China Arab States Expo, and the CIIE came into being as part of the country's endeavors to integrate into the global economy. Shouldering its responsibility as a major country and taking initiative, China firmly upholds the multilateral trading system and economic globalization. It has proposed the joint building of the Belt and Road Initiative, implemented a strategy to upgrade pilot-free trade areas, promoted the signing of free trade agreements with other countries, and pushed for a shift from opening up based on flows of goods and factors of production to institutional openness involving rules, management, and standards. So far, China has signed 22 FTAs with 29 countries and regions. Trade value between China and these partners accounts for 1/3 of its total foreign trade. The nation is now pooling collective know-how and strength to advance Chinese modernization, with high-level opening up being its prominent feature. The governance of a country should be based on streamlined customs procedures, improved infrastructure, convenience for business transactions, and supportive agricultural policies. Facing profound adjustments in the world economic order and structure, the international community should firmly uphold the multilateral trading system, commit ourselves to openness in order to meet development challenges, and foster synergy for cooperation, and continuously advance economic globalization.